ad break is done. Not that one. So, apparently my iPhone recognizes not that one as a command to close. That's interesting. And how many is this going to be, Master? Just four? Thank you for the 4 hydrates. I shall pick one of my water bottles. And what an entrance it always is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do appreciate. Oh, I restarted my computer last night. That's why nothing is up and running. Is that gonna work? Is that working? No? Okay, hold on. I gotta actually open a... It's not gonna let me do it without actually having this one open. Boo. I had plans. And by plans, I mean I was hoping to have the fewest number of windows open that I could, but no. Okay. The stream manager is open. Let me actually press the button and make it. There we go. 3, 4. How am I? I'm alright. I've had some adventures in problems with the stream the last week or so, where it was just like, no, actually I don't think I need to actually work. Why would I need to work? That would be very, very unnecessary. Yes, I did like your entrance. I appreciated it. I very much enjoyed having a drink first thing. I actually, I'm not joking, because, on Wednesday, I was so dehydrated, I contemplated going to the clinic to get fluids. Which was my own damn fault, because I was working in the heat and the sun and being sick on the 1st. I gave myself food poisoning. It was great. Fantastic, that's what it was, yes. The journey of the glorious Ren, yes. My grand journeys. They are amazing. Rigel just went racing out the door. Just like zoom. Cat is gone. She has been funny. Funny the last few days. She's very clingy. Save me from these horrible colors, honey. Hello, oh hello, my dear. I'm so happy that you offered to help me with house flipping. I hope your offer is still valid. You wouldn't say no to such a wonderful person like me, right? Here's the deal. About a month ago, I moved into my cousin's house. She is, I'm sorry to say, an artiste. Her artistic soul commands her to live in a house that looks like a Christmas tree. OMG, really? Because the wall colors hurt my eyes. I cry so much that I can't stand the look of them. Oh, I'm so angry that I'm afraid that the sour look on my face will give me wrinkles. That would be terrible. We have to do something we have to do something with it, and you, my sweetie, have to help me with it. You need to repaint the walls with normal colors before my cousin returns from the gallery. Toned and quiet colors will be awesome. You know what I like. Thank you for everything, and remember to hurry. Loves and kisses, Michael Brand. Oh, Michael. Michael, that is how you start food. I wonder if I can combine those so that it automatically, and I don't have to remember to press the button. Yeah, something to think about for later. So far things seem to be running pretty well with the new Ethernet adapter, so I like that. Alright. Into the building we go to find out how awful the colors are. Ow. So that's faded lemon. Doesn't need anything in there, so don't need that. Sleepy blue. I mean, I do like the stripes. Those are fun. But okay. Bright peach. But I like this room. I like this room. Oh wow. The skin on this refrigerator is something else. And paint this one bright peach as well. Okay. This is definitely not going to go the way Michael thinks it is. Tablet. Bright peach, because I'm going to need it for 2 rooms. Might as well start with the largest. Let's help Michael start his feud. Michael start his feud. Michael start his feud. Let's help Michael start a feud. This is such an ugly color. It just is so awful. This isn't bright anything, let alone peach. Maybe that's just my monitor, though. Maybe that's just my monitor. Who knows? Oh, Lord. Rena's like, it's time to paint. Guys, I changed jobs now. Yes. Guts to paint. Which I actually have to paint at least one of the walls. One wall? No, it's 2 walls. I have to paint 2 walls. Preferably today, but probably not. In my basement. I'm gonna have to make things all neat and tidy and cleaned up so that I can actually put the daybed together. Once I get the daybed done, I can sleep in my basement and it's nice and cool and I don't have to worry about the heat killing me in the middle of the night. I don't like heat. I don't like heat. Best time of the year is fall. And I won't fight people on that. But I think it's fall. Know the job since you do it like weeks ago. It's a little slice of life. I thought about playing Fortnite this morning, but I am also having problems with my eyes being sticky. Sticky eyes. Because I very inconveniently do have to actually move this one. Rude. Are you kidding me? No. No. It won't let me. I just need to put it somewhere else. Just for a little bit. It does not need to actually stay over here. I just need access to the walls. Thank you. I did knock everything that was on it to the floor, though, so... Oops. Physics engines. They don't let things just float in the air. I bet the next renovation that I get from Michael Brand is going to be, so my cousin kicked me out and because I can't imagine that this is going to go over well with the artistic cousin. But that is the way of creating family feuds. Okay. Wait. I tried to pick it up. I didn't try to want to get rid of it. What? Gonna have to say oops. Which that is actually kind of funny that it let me do that. When I was playing in Simulator on Thursday night? I think it was Thursday night. It was like, you're not playing Thief Simulator, you can't do that. I was like, I could be playing Thief Simulator. Enable the grid so I can actually see. Move the guitar over somewhere. Out there, it's fine, I guess. Is it seriously not going to let me move it around anymore? Okay. I'm sorry, dude. Your guitar is on the floor now. I didn't realize it wouldn't let me lean it back up against the wall. Or wait, maybe it will. I just need to figure out how to rotate it the right way. Shift. Okay. Shift and period. Okay, that's just kind of funny. Just automatically. Yeah, sorry, your guitar is on the floor. What do you mean there's not enough space there? Rude. There's so much space there. You can't deny me. I can't really figure out the mess that I made. Sure, the ball can be on the floor too. This artist person is gonna come back in and be like, why the fuck is my stuff everywhere? I mean, after she has a conniption about the paint job. Estinian wants in, so I'm just gonna go grab him. Ugh. Yeah, it's definitely too close to my chair if I'm knocking my water bottle off of it. I'm coming, bud. Yeah? You decided you... Oh, you wanted pillow, huh? You wanted pillow? You don't need to throw a pillow at my chair. Yeah. Hi. Yes. I love you too. What are you doing? Yeah? Are you done? Thank you. Thank you, Bubbly. Let's put my headphones back on. Wiggle my chair back into position. Adjust the camera. Don't scare your sister. Thank you for the bits, Batman 285. And look at all those emotes. I very much appreciate it. Hooray and hoorah! Alright. Okay. I gotta find the other room that required Peach. Living room with kitchenette. I'm going to miss you, Dark Red Walls. I'm going to miss you deeply. Oh dear. The animals are playing chase. I'm just zipping around every which way. And unfortunately that includes under my desk. That's gonna cause some problems, I know. They are animals. They don't know that computer equipment is delicate. Moved everything into a new case. So hopefully the cables and everything are safely away from Rigel's sneaky paws, sneaky teeth. A random sound for 0 bits. I don't know if random is working. I can't actually hear any of the redeems right now. Which is one of those little scuff things I've been trying to fix. Guinea pig on ya? Ooh. The guinea pig. Guinea pig is adorable. No, I didn't want that one. I want this one. What are you doing, Esty? You're just gonna pace around behind me? I guess you can do that. Getting a little bit of protection under a chair there. button. That's a cute emote. Yeah. No. She is allowed to hide from you. You're a little big when you decide to play rough. That boy. That boy. They're having a standoff because Rigel is underneath a chair that Estinian can't get to because it's an old-fashioned wood chair. And it has little bracings. It has bracings underneath it that Rigel is using to keep him away. She's just like, I am content to sit here and do nothing. And Estinian's like, but I want to play. Silly critters. Silly critters. That I love so much. Yes, I do. I love so much. I certainly do. Didn't mean to sort of hit that one. Oops. Yeah. Rigel decided she was going to try and sneak out, and it didn't work. Oh. He's run off to chase her into the living room. Horse leggies. Horse leggies. Look at those leggies. Your mom just made you coffee? Nice. I do not have any coffee right now. I do have a Coca-Cola, but I don't have any coffee. No coffee, no energy drinks, just Coca-Cola. What are you doing? Is she back under the chair, bud? No, she's not. You're just staring at the chair for unknown reasons. That's my boy. What was I doing on the 4th of July? Working. I'm Canadian. The 4th of July doesn't mean anything to me. I did have the 1st off because the 1st was Canada Day. And I started by cleaning in the heat and the sun, and then I gave myself food poisoning. Now you can paint a wall. I don't want to paint a wall. I just want to move the paint bucket. Paint bucket can go there, I guess. Sleepy blue. Sleepy blue. I think a medium will do this room. Sleepy blue, sleepy blue. It doesn't really inspire sleep in me. This is actually about the same color as my entryway into my house. Blue is your favorite color? Blue is an awesome color. Uh, my entryway is this shade of blue, and then my living room is blue, like this light blue, a bit of navy, and dark gray and white, and I think it looks fantastic. Which is why it's been that color set for it's 2025. Almost 6 years. I was like taking a moment to go, when did I buy the house? 6 years ago. August of 2019. God, why was that 6 years ago? Well, it was 6 years ago because time has to, you know, pass and such. Took all the baseboards off so that I could paint the walls, and I still have yet to put the baseboards back on. Because I actually have to buy new baseboards. Because the existing ones are incredibly damaged. I tried to repair them. And I repaired a few of them. The entryway has the baseboards back on, and the living room has the baseboards back on. But every other baseboard I've taken off has not gone back on because they're just so damaged. That's what I get from buying a house from a DIYer. I mean, not that I'm not a DIYer, but I actually know what I'm doing. And when I don't, I hire a professional. But that's just what happens. I mean, I would never. There's an ad starting in like 20 seconds. I would never use wallpaper, and only wallpaper, to hold drywall to my walls. The previous owner did. Which was, a choice. An annoying one, because I had to deal with it. It's the same annoying choice as... What am I missing? Oh, under the window. It's the same annoying choice as that time that apparently the previous owner decided to mud the drywall with concrete. And I will never not be annoyed by that. Okay, that just goes outside. Gotcha. Pick up. Pick it up. Open the door. There we go, that's 2 cans of paint. Right, the corridor needs painting. Faded lemon, faded lemon. Painting, 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 painting. Why are all of these colors so awful? I want access to the really bright colors so that I can do shenanigans with them. Shenanigans, I say. The owner of this house is gonna come back in and be like, "What the fuck did you do to my house, Michael?" And Michael's gonna be like, "Yes, well, I made your house better." And then Michael's gonna get his ass kicked out. When I moved out of my brother's condo, Okay, I'll hold off on this story until ads are done, actually. Please end faster, ads. I really want to tell this story. That's a very 70s. That's a very 70s little color thing there. That's funny. Okay, ad break is over so I can tell the story. So, I used to live in my brother's condo. Well, I rented it from him. We did not live together. My brother and I have not lived together since our early 20s. But I rented his condo from him, and he gave me permission to paint the walls whatever I wanted to. So, of course, when I moved out of his condo, I had to repaint all of the walls back to white or off-white. Most of them wound up a bit off-white because I made the choice to paint the walls teal and purple. Like, not together, not in the same room. One room was teal, one room was purple. Because that is a color scheme that I like. My bedroom is teal right now. My bathroom is cherry blossom pink. The room I'm in right now is it's a creamy yellow. It's probably the most normal of all of the walls in my house. Alright, we are completing this job and getting the hell out. before the actual owner returns. It just makes me think of that, I don't know if am I the asshole or am I overreacting? One of them, where a couple had bought their house and they were out of town for a bit, and the mother-in-law was like, can I paint the walls? And they gave her the colors, and what do you mean you're unable to save the game? That's unfortunate. They gave the mother-in-law the colors, and she went, no, actually, you don't need those colors. You need these colors. And actually went and painted it in the colors that the mother-in-law wanted. And the actual owners were very upset. Eric Camel and the necessary extra bathroom. Good morning. I bought a house in which the second bathroom is desperately needed. I realize this after only a week of living here, and I cannot stand it anymore. There is a room next to the kitchen that is perfect for a bathroom and probably even has the appropriate connections. Oh, you will also need to paint the walls in the bedrooms. Greetings, Eric Camel. You can crouch by pressing C. I suppose I could. I have not so far realized I had a need to do that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's just suddenly freezing cold. I'm just suddenly ice cold. I need to go turn the fan off. Ugh. I just gotta move like 6 feet. Sorry, bud. Maybe I'll actually get that comforter up. Comforter up off of the floor. Coral up in it. Coral up in it. Boop. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Open the door. Modify the room's layout. Close the door. So I need my demo, and they want this wall demoed. Demo, demolition, demo. Demolition. We gonna demolition. The wall. Sell that door so that I may continue my demolition. Hooray, demolition. Anything left here for me to remove? No? Okay. This wall also needs to be demolition. Demolition. They want me to destroy the wall, so demolition time. It's demolition time. Camera, why are you being so weird? Oh, come on. Did I tighten that too far? I think I did. Okay. Demolition. Demolition. Crashing down because it's demolition time. We're selling a door. And we are going back to... Oh, there's no more demolition time, I guess. Sell steel garage shelf. Are you sure you want me to sell that? That could be used in your basement or whatever. And then I need to unscrew. Unscrew. You can buy a sink and mount it here. You can buy a toilet and mount it here. Unscrew. Unscrew. You can buy a shower and mount it here. Alright. Start with buying a sink. Helps if I press the correct button. Buying a sink. What kind of sink do you want, my dude? You can have this one. Sink. We're now assembling. Assemble. Assemble. Why is the water already running? No, that is not how you actually put a sink in, guys. I have had to put a sink in. So I guess I'm going to have the issue of having to, you can buy a toilet, mount here. Figuring out how to turn the water off, I guess. Why am I suddenly getting so many pings? Oh, because like 3 people went live at the same time. That's funny. Toilet device. Standard toilet. Toilet device. That was too easy. That's not how you do a toilet either. You can buy a shower. Let's buy a shower. Shower. What kind of shower? This one for 120. Yes, that works. We put shower in. Okay, I didn't realize that I could just... Okay, interesting. Good thing that door opens outward because that is just a smidgen too big. Ceramic tile walls in the bathroom? Oh. I get it. Package of tiles would be useful. Okay, I gotta buy the tiles. Alright, I got it. Clay floor tiles. Ceramic gray tiles. God, can you imagine putting tile down being that easy? Like real tile, not press-on tiles? Man, that'd be awesome. That would be so awesome. Ceramic wall tiles, gray, ceramic wall. Okay. A package of tiles would be useful. We will start with one. Pick up one. Oh my god, really? This is one hell of an animation. Jesus Christ. Ceramic wall tiles. I pressed forwards. Oops. Oops. I pressed forwards. I did not mean to do that. So maybe I should have put the tiles on before. Before I put the shower in, but that is a problem I was not expecting to have. So, like, oh well. Just need to be close enough for the wall to be within reach. Oh, that's the last tile. Shoot. Okay. I'm going to need another tile. Okay, that's the floor tiles. Gotcha. Wait, no, that's not. Hold on. Ceramic wall tiles, gray. Ceramic tiles, gray. Ceramic tiles, gray. Well, that's a package of ceramic tiles. Versus... I'm just gonna do all of it with these ones. You shall suffer my, oops. Suffer my sense of aesthetics. There we go. I was like, for a second, like, what the fuck is the word that I need? It's aesthetics. The word is aesthetics. I shall now continue my journey in tiling. How unfortunate. that it takes an entire tile just for that little tiny chunk up there. But that is just the way of the game. It is most unfortunate, but that is the way of the game. No, actually stick to the wall, please. Yes, I know. That tip is not helpful. After the second time, third time, whatever it is. All right, we're gonna grab the other tiles now, just to see how awful this looks when combined together. I did not mean to do that. I wanted tiling and paneling. No, tiling and paneling. This looks terrible, and I feel no shame. Don't ask me to tile a bathroom. You'll get weird tiling. And I mean, it's all gray tiles, so it's not even like fun tiles. These are just tiles that match the floor. Like, why? Why would you have your tiles match the floor? That's just... that's wrong. It is not good. Refrain from matching the floor, please. New handyman skill available. What skill do I have? Pork. Oh, I have two. Under plasterer, I can do 20% faster or hold up to 6 tiles at once and lay them 25% faster. Well, I'm going to go for that one. Option to negotiate the price or 2% of the requirements. Well, I don't care. I always do 100% anyways, so like... I need more tiles. Tiles. Give me the tiles that I need. And then we're untiling. Oh, I like that I can just do it all. Pick up. We picking up. Yes, that's good. Well, only part of your window is getting tiled, I think. It's 1, 2, 3. Buy a mirror. Oh, I gotta stop hitting the wrong buttons. I need to buy a mirror. There we go. It's a little lopsided, but there. That's better. Bathroom is done. Corridor says okay. Says bathroom number 2. Paint sky blue. Okay. Helps if I buy the paint. Sky, that does not look blue. That is not... that is not sky blue. That is sky green. that's actually, I'd say this is robin's egg, not sky blue. But maybe that's just my monitor. I do actually have a robin's egg shell in my kitchen right now. I say right now like it hasn't been sitting there for 2 years. It was just the cracked shell because I found it. I found it in one of the birdhouses when I was trying to clear out the wasp nest. Which I have a little wasp nest too. I don't know where that one is though. It was in a Tupperware container in my bedroom somewhere. So maybe I should find that too. I have lots of little knickknacks like that. Little pieces of nature. Now, I'm only 30% done. We are not completing the job. The wall's only 30% done. For shame on you for suggesting it, game. I must finish. What is my new skill? New painting skill. Paint 3 walls at the same time. Okay. Now you can paint a wall. Okay, I don't know how I do this. Oh, like that. Okay. I get it. I have to actually drag it across to try that. Get some more paint. And then I go 1, 2, 3. If I don't just wander across the wall with the roller, that would be better. I should refill the paint roller. Yes, I should. Okay. I've definitely learned something new. And I'm happy to have done so. Refill the paint roller. Refilling. Oops. Can't get back up on the bed to... Yes. Man, with the way I paint in real life, I'd never be allowed to come back to paint anything in any of these homes. I get paint everywhere. Like, the walls look really great when they're done, but the floor looks terrible. Interesting. Oh, look at that! Look at that emote! That emote is cute. Okay, so the room is finished. Corridor is finished. Nothing in there needs doing. Sleepy blue in this room. Okay. Sleepy blue, sleepy blue. Can just be slightly out there. Painting some sleepy blue. Oops. No. The light got in the way. Refill the paint roller? But what if I don't want to? What if I don't want to? What will you do then? The answer, by the way, is just complain at me. That's what it'll do. If I canna refill the paint roller? Missed the spot. More emote! Refill the paint roller. That actually looks kind of cool. Like that little color transition. I'm like kind of complaining that the roller runs out of paint so fast, but like Pokemans. Kind of annoyed that the roller runs out of paint so quickly, but like it does in real life too. That is a crunch. Well, I know the wind is picking up when the wind chimes inside the house start jingling. I mean, they are hanging in a window and the window is open, but usually there isn't enough of a breeze through the blinds and the curtains to make it move, to jingle jangle. Ad starts in 30 seconds. Nope. I should refill the paint roller. I'm missing a spot. Where am I missing? There it is. It's behind the flowers. Alright. So there's nothing in that one. I already did this one. Living room is fine. Gaming room is fine. Alluring lavender and bright lavender. Ooh, I like those names. Alluring lavender. And let's get a can of bright lavender. There we go. Oh, I didn't want that. I wanted paint. No. I should refill. We refill. There we go. Now you can paint a wall. I sure can, buds. I sure can. I should refill the paint roller. Paint roller, paint roller. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but I'm actually kind of okay with that. I just gotta do that one there so that they all match. We want matchy-matchy. The ad break is finishing now. Excellent, excellent, excellent. This is making me want to get purple paint so that I can paint my crafting room purple. Maybe I will do that. Should refill the paint roller. Close the door. Ah! Stop pressing the forwards button. I really, really don't want to have to move the cabinet. Because everything will roll. I gotta move it. I'm gonna use the darker purple for behind the cabinet. Why? Because I can. I have chosen violence in my own life. That looks nice. Okay, so 1, 2, 1. There we go. Now I can move this object. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's telling me that I need to actually paint in a solid color, but does it do that? I gotta check, because it says I have 96% done of this job. Yep, that took it down. Okay. As cool as that looks, I want my 100%. So I will suffer the indignity. Turn the lights on. Why does it say 98 now? What did I miss? the purple. Yes. Yes, I will be the purple. Is it because I didn't finish these? Shoot. What am I missing? It's like I can't figure out what I'm missing. Is there something behind the shelf that I missed? Oh, I don't want to move the shelf, though. Because those are all done. Do I have to suffer? Just because I don't know? It doesn't look like I missed anything back there. I don't know what I'm missing. 2%. It's not gonna let me do it there. Because those are fully painted. Yeah, I don't know. I can't see anywhere that I missed. Well, I guess that's just it. That's it. You have completed 99% of the job. It's not fully completed. You sure you want to complete? Yes, because I can't figure out where that last 2% is. My ugly little shack. Excuse me. I did not need to burp in such a way. Again with the not being able to save. Mandy Clow, bathroom and home workshop.
Hello. My grandma, who lived with us, has passed away last year. Her room has been standing empty for many months, and together with my husband, we decided to rebuild it. My husband needs a toolroom and I dream of an extra bathroom. But even though our house is not small, there is only one bathroom in it. Our kids are growing and mornings can be difficult when you can't use the bathroom because someone else is in it. Please remove all items from Grandma's room. Build a wall dividing it into 2 rooms. The existing bathroom is exactly above Grandmother's room, so you should be able to mount everything in the new bathroom. I would like this new bathroom to be elegant and functional. Elegant and functional. Scusi. Oh. That one actually hurt. Okay, yeah, they were not kidding about it not being small. Alright. Okay, so this is the room here. We have... Let's build a wall there. We are selling Grandma's objects. We have this lovely cabinet. It's very fancy. It's got flowers on it. I want it in my own house, but I cannot have it. Get rid of all of these things because, oh look, there's so many. That's a light. Okay. Time to get rid of all these photographs. I can open that. But all the books and the cabinet together are only $117. Why do you need 3 ugly vases? That's immoral. It's not gonna let me sell the clock. Goodbye, table. Yeah, it's not the... If I try to sell the light, what does it say? I shouldn't do this. We're not playing Thief Simulator. Okay, looks like I got all of the things to sell out of the way. Build the walls. Okay, that's funny. That was funny. Nope. $14 for these walls, really. That's a choice. Unscrew, unscrew. Let's all work for the unscrew. You can buy a shower and mount it here. You want elegant and functional. That's gonna cost you some more money if you want elegant and functional. Oops. So these two. Okay, it's just facing different ways. I got it. Nah. You can have this bright gold one. Don't ask for elegant and functional if you don't want my taste in gold fixtures.
Because I am not joking. I am particularly fond of gold fixtures. Toilet. Toilet. You do not... Mountable metal toilet standard. With wooden cabinet. We will do this one. Spruce. No, that yellow doesn't look very nice. No. We'll go with a darker wood, I think. And the front can be... plastic. Go with a darker one there. Details. That's... I don't like that. What if I go with one of these, oops. Task. With pastel cabinet. Toilet with light. With light cabinet, with dark cabinet. What about this pastel one? So, I don't really have a choice for that, so we will go with the darker one. Base. Black with the front being white will work. Color. White matte or white gloss. You get to have white gloss. And then a white lid. And details in blue. There we go. Is this your toilet? I don't know why your toilet is directly behind the door, but okay. That is not my choice to make. And washer, bathtub, and sink are what's left. Alright. We can unscrew, buy a washer. Buy a washer. That one's fine. You don't need a fancy washer. E. Why did it... Oh yeah, because you gotta put it on the top there for some reason or another. I forgot it didn't like that. I am just gonna take a moment to look at something. Let me look at this thing. Is it this one? No. Because I think I figured out what the, why it won't, why it's refusing to save. Yep. I see you here. Don't block access to House Flipper. House Flipper needs to save. Yes, I know. You're complaining.
Hopefully it will save on this next, once I finish this project. You can buy a bathtub and mount it here. Bathtub. Mountable bathtub with a comfy backrest. The pillow can be... Yeah, let's go with... No, marble. Marble is the choice we go with today. And we begin to assemble. We begin to assemble. This is a lot more complicated than it needs to be. I actually have to buy myself a new bathtub too. Like, in this real world place of mine. Mount. It wants me to mount another sink. Or wait, no, it didn't have a sink here. I didn't put the sink in. It's just the... dark cabinet with sink. The doors can be white. The handles. Yeah, the handles go be gold. Yes. Why would you do that? Alright. I might have to move some things. Why is the water on? Once again, why is the water on? And it's only ever on when I'm trying to install a sink. Oh, I can't. Can I not move this? Okay. Well, I guess you just gotta suffer through. You get to suffer. Buy objects. Toilet paper holder. Okay. Buy objects. A rug. Big rug. Rug. There. Buy a chair. Why am I buying a chair for the bathroom? If I buy a chair for the bathroom, can I can't stick it in there. You can have someone very uncomfortably watch you while you bathe. Well, no, it's probably actually for in here. So again, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. I need 2 garage shelves. God, I wish I could get garage shelves for $25.
It'd make my life a lot easier. But no. No, that's not how it works. A standard desk. Well, this is your tool workshop. We don't want anything super fancy. Steel will probably be the best bet. Okay. Then we will take the chair, go over here. I refuse to put that rug in the tool area. I know how tools work. They suck up grime. Sawdust. Dirt. Paint. Insects if you take it outside. Or you bring the outside in and those spiders cling like a clingy thing. Okay, all tasks completed. Here's our test to see if I fix the saving. Is it gonna save? Is it gonna save? Please save. When ad starts in like 45 seconds. Info I cannot do now. What do you mean? Okay. Well. Ad break is gonna start shortly. And I will be RB myself. Just a moment. Convenient. Hold on. I sat down with 13 seconds left on the timer. And then I had to blow my nose. Alrighty. Alrighty. What shall we do next? I am probably just going to do one more, and then I'm going to scarper off and take a nap because I only got like 3 hours of sleep before stream. So which one should we do? The HGTV DLC demo, luxury DLC demo, inhabitable bunker. Last week, my dear sweet wife decided that her mom will live with us, so I determined that a perfect place for our lovely mother would be a cold metal construction deep underground. To cut a long story short, I want to place her in the bunker. It's all for the sake of safety, of course. For mom to move in, minimal facilities are needed there. Bed, bathroom, and kitchen. And when I write minimal, I really mean minimal. Don't overdo it with comfort because, as I think, Mom won't honor us with her presence for long. It would be nice if you added some apocalypse survival items in there because it would make it easier to convince my wife that it's all for safety reasons. Signed, the one waiting for his lovely mom to move in. Son-in-law. Oh. Oh, cockroach warning. It is cockroach warning. I gotta change that setting to glass when I'm streaming. I forgot that. So before I go into the building and people freak out, display broken glass instead of cockroaches. There we go. There we go. Is the bunker... The entrance to the bunker is actually inside the house. So it is. Alright, we are going in. To the bunker! Oh. Is it in... It is actually in the house. Oh no, there it is. Alright, disposing of stuff. Hold and switch to cleaning. Cleaning. Okay. We are just a cleaning away. Open the bunker. Alright. Look at all of that stuff that needs to be picked up. Dispose of the junk. Disposing of the junk. Pull out vacuum cleaner so we can get all of the glass. It is going to be stuck in my boots because I was just... Oh, so some of this stuff can't just get rid of. It's gotta stay in the bunker. There, can I get the vacuum? There. Pieces of glass have all been vacuumed. Yay, vacuum! Now we need to clean all the spaces. All the spaces and places. All the places we've hidden before. Let's get rid of the junk. Bunker junk, bunker junk. Get rid of the bunker junk. Did I get rid of all the bunker junk? Nice, nice, nice. That's all good. Alright. We are just gonna work on cleaning right now. Oh no, I can actually do this. Hold on. This one will be fine. You can buy a sink and mount it here. Let's buy a sink and mount it here. So many things to fit together. At least this one isn't spewing water everywhere. There we go. Sink's cleared out. Now we need to unscrew for the shower. Shower time, shower time, shower time. Just your basic shower, nothing too fancy. There. Assemble! What a complex shower to build. How annoying. The fancy, expensive one was easier to put together. No, I didn't want to hit. It was like, it froze for a second there. It just did not want me to be doing a thing. Didn't. Just did not. Completely and utterly did not. God, why is this so much for the simplest? The cheapest. For the I put way more effort into putting this cheap one in than I did for the fancy expensive one. There we go. And then we can mount a toilet. Mounting the toilet. There. Yeah. Come on. See? That was fast. That was nice and easy. Hold to pick up. Hold to pick up. These are all gonna go back on the shelf. Once I'm done. Well, none of it broke. We're fine. Everything's good. Everything's fine. Nothing wrong here. Nothing to worry about. I'm just going to pick up all the stuff that's on the floor. Only some of which was my fault that it's on the floor. Only some of it is my fault. Most of it is their fault. Press to dispose. Press to dispose. Rice packet? Can I stack the rice packets? No. That's unfortunate. Macaroni. Stinian is barking to let in again. But I don't want to stop stacking the noodles. Why is it okay for it to be slightly off of the edge like that? Just why? Program. Game. Thingamabird. More rice. More rice. You did not want to turn for me there. Rude. Rice. Rice. Let's move this macaroni a little further backy. Okay, I gotta let him in. Oh. Yes, I'm coming. I hear you. Okay. He has returned inside the house, so I may return to my game. To my game, I say! Alright. Game of picking up cans. Oh, I guess I can crouch now. I will use the crouching feature to fill a cabinet with cans. Cans! No. Put your cans down there, please. Thank you. No, I didn't mean to actually pick it up again. Just so used to having to hold the button down. Some tuna. Tuna gross, but that is tuna. Go on the shelf too. So many cans of stuff. That one needs to be cleaned. That was the last thing that needed to be cleaned. Oh, that's funny. Guess it's not really appropriate for me to try to jump to put stuff in places. Shift and spin. Spin and shift. Things are in the way, so it won't let me spin and shift. Okay. Now we put it. No, come on, just put the bottle where I want it, please. Which is on this shelf in particular. More can. No, can. And the pink stuff can go there. So much pink stuff. I'm guessing this is peanut butter. More beans, more cans and beans. Look at all of these things. There's so many. Stinian! He heard something outside and decided he needed to immediately let it know that it had been heard. What a boy, what a boy. So that one looks like it's in the right position, so I'm not going to worry about that, but we're going to move this. In the can. some out of place stuff, but you know what? I'm just picking stuff up off the floor. It'll be the lovely mother's duties to keep her living area clean and tidy how she wants it to be. I hope these rice packets are like properly sealed, because the bugs can get into them. And no one wants bugs in their rice. That's gross. One more rice pack. Okay, so those don't fit on the shelves. That is unfortunate, but okay. Water bottle, containery do. Water bottle, containery do. So it doesn't fit on there. Okay. Everything will be neat and tidy in this bunker, because I said so. So I know these can fit on there. Take that up a shelf. Take that up a shelf. No, not up a shelf. It can go there. One more to there. Apparently I could get rid of that chair, so that's kind of cool. First aid kit. And one last can. Alright. Picking stuff up. Switch to cleaning. Someone's dirty boots. I guess they can stay over here in dirty boot land. He wants me to clean some more in here. Ah. That's where it was. Alright. Let's pass through there. Gotcha. So everything needs to be in this room here. So let us find a spot for the turbine. It's so small. I say that just because we all know that I work for a company that deals with turbines. Mine is my turbines are a lot larger. A lot larger. Kitchen cabinet with sink. Okay, we're gonna actually move that into this spot here. Which means I gotta get all these water jugs out of the way. Spin, spin, spin around, my dudes. There. Okay. Kitchen cabinet with double doors. Yeah. Now will also be moved here. The gas can go by the turbine. There. Kitchen cabinet. It's gotta be slightly separated because I can't get them in line. Okay. It's like, no, I don't think I want to be there. And the sink is like, I don't want to be where you are. I don't want to step forward a smidgen at all. There we go. They look like they're lined up. Morning, did you ask permission to renovate this house before you just started moving shit around? I got a message and it said, my mother-in-law is moving in with us. I want to put her in the bunker. Make sure it is as minimally comfortable as possible. So now, this is a bunker, yes. Oh, this is wall mounted. I gotcha. Yeah, see, if I go here, this is fallout shelter, but there's a... It's into the garage here. And the blue list that is behind my head is the list of stuff I have to do, which right now is just buying shit and putting it in the bunker. A bunk bed. Don't know if it will fit. There. Even if I move the stuff, but okay. Water jugs. Water jugs. Nope. There we go. Oh, I can put the water jugs on the counter. I have learned a thing. Anyways. I'm sorry to the old woman. Your bed is going to be really awkwardly placed. Right beside the food. What else do I need to buy? An induction cooktop. It's on the floor currently. Because I guess I gotta actually move that away. There. And a simple table. come to your stream for therapy from my sudden and dramatic boo-boo habit. Oh dear, oh dear. That sounds like it could be troublesome. Table. Making it difficult to get to the kitchenette. What wise words can thee impart? Don't. I can't actually say anything about it. Labubu's actually creep me out, so I am like the least likely to understand a Labubu habit. Alright, I have completed my job. And I can get 12 grand for this. It's so weird how people love or hate them. There is no middle ground. There is not. I can say that it might be correlated, at least on the English speaker side, to where the wild things are. Because it reminds me very much of the monsters from where the wild things are. That didn't have as much to it as I thought it would. So, and we'll do this one, last one. I love that book art. Not so much a big fan of the movie. Yeah, no. I was not a fan of it. I did not like that art. So I did not... The Labubus are not really my thing. Robert Moon asks us to clean up the house, please. Greetings. A few days ago, I bought a house at an extremely bargain price. The price was influenced by two factors. For months, nobody wanted to buy it, and also a certain unwanted guest lived there for a while. I'm talking about a man who moved in and stayed there unnoticed for a few days before he was found by the police. This guy made quite a mess during his short stay. Trash, crates, and newspapers everywhere around. An unidentified substance covers most of the floor, and it seems that someone threw up on the fridge. Being a person who rejects the very sight of the current state of the house, I kindly request you clean up the house I bought. I would also ask you to solve the problems with the electricity. Regards, Robert Moon. Ah, yes. The Bezos money. Give it to me. Did you... I don't know if you follow DJ Yams, because I know you haven't been to any of, like, the Shine Nugglapes or anything like that for a while, but, his subathon ended this morning after 47 days. 47 days. Yeah. Yeah. It was a lot. Like, the first time he got down to about 4 hours, it jumped from 4 to 68 in about 5 minutes. It sounds extremely unhealthy. Yes, it does. He did sleep on stream, so it wasn't like he was awake for 47 days straight. But, yeah. He posted a message. Pull out vacuum cleaner. Sorry, that's glass. He posted a message this morning thanking people for it. The 415 people who gave him enough subs, resubs, and bits to stream for 47 days straight. Couldn't physically go that long without sleep anyways. Yeah, no kidding. Man, with the amount of grime that is on this furniture, I don't think you want to keep this furniture, dude. Like, this is furniture going straight to the dump kind of thing. No selling it. It's probably filled with gunk and grime, and I mean, given the fact that there's glass shards on the floor, because I have it set to show glass shards instead of cockroaches, it is definitely not particularly clean in here. You should have seen some of the homes selling for millions that were burnt to a crisp in the LA fires. Oof. And that is always an unfortunate chance. Means your ridiculously expensive house burning when you are in a fire zone. So in BC there's Kelowna, and Kelowna has long been considered by a lot of Canadians as a retirement area, and it's just been having more and more fires, terrible, horrible fires, and houses just going poof. 25% faster cleaning. Or no, I already have that. So 50% faster cleaning versus see some dirt on the map. Let's see some dirt. Fast building. Build 3 walls at once. Built walls already painted. 50% faster building. Build faster. There's still glass shards in here somewhere? Where? Where are the glass shards? Cleaning up the bedroom, cleaning up the bedroom, cleaning up the bedroom. Here we go again. I'll figure out where those glass shards are eventually. The only problem with doing glass shards instead of cockroaches is that the glass shards don't move. The cockroaches do. So you can find cockroaches by movement. But I am being polite, and I'm not putting cockroaches on stream. Make the bed. Didn't mean to actually pick that up. Oopsies. Oopsies. Oh, the camera tilted down again. I have to get a better camera mount, I think. Bedroom is completed. Okay. Yicky, 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 yicky. Icky, 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 icky. It's like mount devices. What devices am I mounting? Oh, because they're making me actually dispose of the shower. Okay. Let's buy a shower. Shower. Shower, shower. You can have multiple shower omni. There. Now we have to assemble it. All done? All done. Bathroom is done. Cleaning up. Cleaning up. Now we clean with the mop. With the mop. Cleaning with the mop. It says clean dirt. Where's the rest of the dirt? Is it the window? No, the windows are different. The windows are separate. Whee!
It's one window. I don't have to be perfect, but I like being perfect. So there is still some dirt in here somewhere. But I have to fix the electrical? Not that one. Okay, well. We'll move the lies. There it is. Look at all of that arc flashing on that one. Just like so. It was such a fire hazard. Just so much electrical arcing on the plastic. Okay. So I need cleaning. There it was. Oh, there's only one little bit. There's the other little bit. There we go. I figured it out. Figured the dirt out. Okay, I guess I can't put that back where I got it from. There we go. Yes, better. And then we'll just put this there, I guess. Alright. I moved your shit around because I had to do it for the dirt. There's a basement. Was not expecting a basement. Hello, La Pumpkin. Yeah. Let me click out for a second. I appreciate your pumpkin. There. Now I need to figure out how to click back into the game. Hold on. There we go. We have returned. Let's get rid of some more of this junk. All the junk is gone. All right, we're gonna clean. Cleaning. So there are glass shards. There was glass shards underneath the dirt. God, they're so hard to see on this floor. Yeah. Yeah. I just want to get those. There we go. The glass has been. You know, that works better if I do it that way. All right. Some sleepy times. There's our fuse box. Ew my. There's still some dirt somewhere in here. Somewhere in here there it is. I see you, dirt. Hiding beneath things and stuff and things. Okay. So there is an electrical outlet that I need to repair in here, and there's dirt still hiding somewhere.
that's not the outlet. And I'm not seeing any dirt there. Wherefore art thou dirty dirt, oh, dirt, oh, dirt, oh, dirty dirt. Ah, there's our outlet. So I can at least fix the outlet. Replacement outlet. I have replaced the outlet. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. It does help if I actually hover over the thing that needs repair to be replaced, repaired. Glass shards is what it's saying there's still. There's still glass shards somewhere in here. Oh, come on. I pulled the damn thing out of this corner. It can go back in. Seriously? Come on, man. Stop pressing the forwards button. Seriously, why won't it go back where I got it from? Okay, well, that's probably as close as it's gonna get. There's no glass shards under there, right? No. No glass shards to be found. Okay. Vacuum cleaner, there it is. Okay, so all tasks complete. Yay! Yay! Okay. Okay, on that note, I'm gonna go finish revitalizing myself with a nap. And I will be back tomorrow. I don't quite know what I'm going to be playing yet. It might be more House Flipper, it might be Power Wash Simulator, it might be Final Fantasy. It might be me doing some test builds in Minecraft for the Wingsguard server. Because I am quite interested in doing that one. But I need to actually test some stuff first before I even try to do test builds. So, it has been 2 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you all for hanging out with me, joining me, having fun with me. And I will see you tomorrow. Who do we have that is live right now that we can pop in onto? We will go bother PJ Prolix. Alright. So, thank y'all for hanging out with me. I very much appreciate it. And I will see you tomorrow.